Well, now we're going to talk about a former resident at our own Arnold Palmer Hospital for Children who is now an emergency pediatric doctor and a mom of 4.
And if that does not keep her busy enough, her after-hours hobby certainly does. Dr. Megan Martin, a TikTok sensation, otherwise known as Beach Gem 10, spoke with News 6 investigator Maris Badcock, who joins us now live in the studio tonight. Maris?
Good evening, guys. Dr. Martin has over 6.5 million views on the social media platform. She didn't get there by doing funny TikTok dances. It all started when Dr. Martin says she began seeing completely false info about the coronavirus pandemic and the vaccine.
Treatment and prevention are both really important.
With a click,
There's currently 41 kids in the ICU.
or a tap,
Viruses absolutely mutate.
TikTok sensation Dr. Megan Martin travels from the emergency room to your living room
It's a terrible time to get sick in Florida. Let's talk about why.
to help folks learn fact from fiction when it comes to the coronavirus pandemic.
Some people are receiving a shot of saline. They are the control group.
This is another completely garbage, made-up conspiracy theory.
And I was just kind of goofing off.
I'm wearing a real bra for the first time in a year. That's how serious I am about this.
And then I started kind of picking up more views and more followers. And then to see someone say, COVID's not real, the virus isn't real, nobody's getting sick, it was very frustrating. And I wanted people to know what's actually happening.
No medical topic is off limits for the double board certified doctor who went to med school at FSU, residency at Arnold Palmer in Orlando, and now works at Johns Hopkins Children's Hospital in Tampa.
I get so many questions about COVID-19 vaccine, breakthrough cases, menstrual cycles, the Brazilian variant. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Dr. Martin, otherwise known as Beach Gem 10, breaks down complicated medical terms and topics so that anyone can understand its impact in videos that sometimes go about as viral as COVID-19 itself.
Guys, public health is a team sport.
The most recent one that I had that got a little popular was a video about talking about the number of kids that are getting sick in Florida. And the Delta variant has really affected the pediatric population in a way that we did not see the original COVID affect the pediatric population. Kids are getting sick. Kids are in the ICU. We're busy. Our hospital is hopping.
And if her job as a pediatric doctor doesn't keep her busy enough, her 4 kids certainly do.
And kids are germ magnets. They're constantly just all over each other all the time. I absolutely think that kids should be wearing masks, especially in the younger kids that are not able to get vaccinated. It's literally the only way that we can protect them from, droplets exchanging between each other.
Dr. Martin says, for the most part, her TikTok connoisseurs are more curious than combative,
They're coming from a place of fear and they really want more information.
even inspiring some to get their vaccines.
I get those comments almost every single day, and it really is, again, motivating, encouraging to just keep teaching and keep doing what I'm doing.
Dr. Megan Martin tells me if you've got questions about COVID or the vaccine, there are lots of social media creators out there looking to help you navigate facts from fiction. Just make sure you research their credentials first. Are they a PhD doctor or an MD doctor? Are there published papers and studies about immunology and infectious diseases, for example, or completely off topic? These are just some of the things that you can ask and that we ask as reporters when looking for experts to weigh in on complicated issues like COVID-19.
It is a never-ending battle against all of the misinformation out there. So, and it is very convincing, some of these videos that you see. Let's say you come across some sort of compelling video and you want to share it. You think that it's something all of your friends need to see. What should you do?
That's actually a really good question, Lisa, and we wanted to know that answer too. We talked to a TikTok expert over at MediaWise, a nonprofit fact-checking group. Coming up at 7, she'll tell you 3 things you can do to fact-check that TikTok video.
And we have TikTok experts now.
We do.
That is the world we live in.
We do, and that is absolutely right. It was very exciting to find one.
I like the TikTok doc, too.
Yeah,
I
me too.
like the way she delivers the information. Maris, thank you so much. Let's turn